Yeah, we back in the game. Hey, you know what it is. I'm Stein with Skin and Bones Project Studios. This is The Skinny. My co-host to the left is Mr.
Dick Paradise.
He said it too low. I'm going to get him to say it one more time. My co-host to the left is
Dick Paradise.
Dick Paradise in the building. Yo, we got somebody super dope, super awesome, super world-renowned. She's traveled all over the place to do her thing. Can't wait to bring her out here and talk to her about it. But before we do that, damn, I feel like I'm at the club.
Yeah, that shit's bumping.
Okay, that shit okay.
Wow.
All right, go ahead, KK. Damn.
That's an extended cut.
For sure. Anyway, hey, man, it's good to see you again. You're looking good. You got your beard all crispy and shit.
You know, I'm just trying to maintain, sir.
Yeah, I like that skinny shirt. That shit look good on you.
It does. I had to go up to 2X now because apparently I'm fat. Okay. But it's not even important. But, yeah.
Nah, you look good, bro. You look good. Well, we don't have to speak on me, right? Y'all know I'm looking at myself. I know I look good, God damn it.
Right.
You know,
well, just give somebody else a chance, though. Like, let somebody else say it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay, so thank you. So this amazing talent that we're bringing to the couch, I'm very interested in interviewing her primarily because she's done so much, and she's done a lot with a bunch of different genres of artists. So I get to pick her brain, and she also does what we do. She has a podcast.
Nice. And she hasn't invited us to it? Let me just say that part first.
Well, we're black. That's part of it.
We are. You're correct.
Problem. Yeah. But I'm giving you a hard time. So let's bring her out here and talk about why we can't get black people on her show.
Exactly. Yes. I'm protesting already.
For sure. But before we do anything, I just want to let y'all know I'm actually joking. She's awesome.
Of course.
I actually went and stalked her on Instagram and asked her to do the show because she's amazing. So without further ado, you know how we do on The Skinny. Bring it to the red couch. Ellabeth in the building. Yeah.
Come on in here, man.
There it is. EB, what's good?
I'm so excited to be here. It's really cool.
I'm glad you're here. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, we're excited to have you.
We're excited to have you. I'm going to start this episode like I start every episode and say thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. It's really, honestly, super cool to be a guest on someone else's podcast, like you mentioned. I'm always the one asking the questions, so I'm like, I can relax this time.
You get to relax.
Yeah,
don't get too relaxed because we're going to get in your business a little bit.
How long have you been doing music or involved with music?
So I feel like my story is quite similar to a lot of young Southerners. So I grew up in the church. My dad's a musician. My mom was a musician. So I grew up doing all of the gospel stuff. And then around age 14, I had a music teacher who was like, you should try singing some jazz. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I fell in love with jazz. And at around 18 years old, I started to take music seriously, and that was when I realized I wanted to do it for a career. And so I've been slowly working on things and working my way around the globe on that journey.
My production assistant, you were talking to her about you and how you know, what you kind of, I don't want to say go by, but whatever, but you referenced Blue-Eyed Soul.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking on that.
Speak to what Blue-Eyed Soul is. And why you referenced yourself that way? So,
when I was about 15 years old, I did a musical theater with my local production company called Dusty Springfield. And Dusty Springfield was an artist from the late 60s into like the 70s who passed away. But she really was like, she was the one who originally sang Son of a Preacher Man. Like she's
the son of a preacher man.
Yeah, so she really.
You didn't know. See, she know.
I know all the shits. What you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I keep telling you I'm a coconut, so you know I know all of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's white on the outside, brown on the
right on the outside, white on the inside.
Right. Yeah. Coconut. Okay, cool. And so she really was like a pioneer of Blue-Eyed Soul particularly for women. And after that, I was like, oh, I really like this kind of thing. I found Joss Stone, who's an artist from England who's covered like some of Dusty Springfield stuff. Incredible soul singer. I am a huge fan of Amy Winehouse, who was very much like Blue-Eyed Soul.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Amy Winehouse. Damn right.
I like to think my little quip that I go by is write songs like Amy Winehouse, deliver the music like Adele because she's incredible on stage, and live like Joss Stone because she's got a real like philanthropic idea of music. Yeah.
Yeah. I like. Look, philanthropic. Look, I understand what that word means, right? I know. I can appreciate.
Do you?
Now,
Do
I'm
you?
not lying. I know what
Do you?
philanthropy is. Yes, I do. And look, I like that you use large vocabulary words. It makes me feel very studious and very scholastic. So continue.
Thank you. Thank you. Cool. That's something that's actually, speaking on that, I really try to bring like interesting vocabulary into my songwriting.
Hey, I love it.
I think it's really important to like use all the vocabulary that I have available to me to
communicate. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm very articulate as well. I mean, I could use a lot of big words. I mean, if you guys want me to spew a few of those out, I can. But I want to talk about something that tickled the shit out of me, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. You were on like The Voice or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. Clap it up for that. Let's get some applause. This girl was on The Voice. Oh, shit. So, and it was like in Vietnam or some shit, right?
Okay, so I moved to Vietnam in 2012, at the end of 2012, to go and visit my parents who were living there.
Okay.
And I was going to be there for like 3 months, and then I thought I really like it here, so I stayed for another 3 months. I had like another 90 days on my visa. By the time I'd been there for 6 months,
wow.
I'd started to get involved in the music scene in the city. I tried out for Australian Idol when I was like 16 years old, and they said no, you know.
So wait, no, I'm gonna let you finish. But so you got dissed in your hometown.
Yeah.
And went over to somewhere else, and they loved you.
It's like I wasn't good enough in Australia, so I went over to Asia.
So you ain't shit. You just regular as hell.
Right?
Isn't that somewhat racist? I don't know.
Yeah, like opposite racist to your own people, right?
I'm not sure exactly where, but yeah.
I was in Vietnam, and I actually tried out for The Voice 4 years prior to me actually being on the show, and I auditioned with an Adele song, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Ellabeth," and they were like, "Oh, Xin Chao," which is like hello, and they were like, you know, in broken English, "It's really cool that you audition, but you're not marketable because you don't know any Vietnamese. Like you're a foreign person."
That's crazy.
So I was like, okay, and I took that away, and I went back 4 years later, and I auditioned, and I sang a Vietnamese song in my audition.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I spoke to them in Vietnamese.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's
shit.
Yeah.
So you learned Vietnamese, went back, and was able to land that show.
Yeah.
Damn, Ellabeth, that's awesome. Yeah, great. Yeah, KK, that's right on time. No, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Damn.
so and it's really interesting having done that show as opposed to having done it like in Australia or in another English primarily speaking country, because there was a lot of things that went on during being a contestant on the show that just either didn't apply to me, or because they knew that I wouldn't understand or anything, they just were like, "Oh, we won't like worry about that." So it was really interesting. Like at one
Did you win?
No, I didn't win.
She would have told you that you went.
Great job, KK. Great job.
I was a finalist. I did the episode where they turn their chairs around. That I've never been so scared in my life than standing on that stage waiting for someone to turn their chair around. Oh my God. And then
You never grew up in a black household when you did some shit wrong. Your grandmother turned that goddamn chair around. Hey, sit your ass down. You would have got your ass toe up. And shit. We used to that shit. Am I right?
Like when the chair turns around and run away.
I ain't been scared in my life till grandma turn around. Nigga, sit your motherfucking ass down. Okay, go ahead.
So I did that one, and then I did the battle round, and like, so a really great example of me being like other on the show was that I was behind the stage waiting to walk out on the stage for the battle round, and the woman that was in charge of me, she spoke English, and so she was like kind of an assistant for the show, and she was basically the go-between for me for anything that I didn't understand in Vietnamese.
Okay.
And I'm literally about to walk onto the stage to do my battle round, and she whispers to me, "Oh, by the way, they're going to choose you at the end of this song, so make sure you say thank you." And I'm about to walk out on stage and battle with like, and I was just like, what? So now I just have to pretend like I don't know the whole time.
Yeah, but you won, right? They chose you.
They did choose me. Yeah.
Take
So
it.
I remember to thank them.
Yeah, for sure. How do you say thank you in Vietnamese?
Come on.
Camel who?
No, she didn't
She
say
said camel hump?
She did not
Say
say
it.
it. Or toe or any of those things.
What is it?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. That's really good.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, it kind of hurt in my throat a little bit when I said, I don't think I can do that shit regularly.
Pause.
That's
Pause.
the tone. That's
Major
tonal language,
pause.
you know.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look. You see, I told you I was smart than a motherfucker.
Next time you go down the street to get some pho, you can tell them
Get
that
some
at the
pho.
end.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna just jump in here since Stein tried to take over the whole shit. If you don't mind. First off, look in the camera. Tell folks where they can find you, your socials, touring, all that sort of stuff, music.
So on Instagram, I'm at Ellabeth, ELLABETH.music. You can find links to... You can find my email address is on there if you want to book me. I'm definitely looking for more shows. Very new to America. Book me if you want some singers at your event, your venue. You can find my music on YouTube, Ellabeth Music. I haven't got anything super new up there. It's a lot of live performances, but one of the great things about being here in Atlanta, being in America, is that I'm working on some tracks for an EP this year. So
I love it. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. You're in a room full of people who do music. She does music. She's working on the EP, and she doesn't use me for any other production. Neither does she. And I don't know what these people back here do. He smelled like weed, and he smelled like weed when he walked in. So,
anyway,
I'm just giving you a hard time. But no, that's awesome. Go ahead, DP. Get that out of your mouth.
Yes, thank you. Wow. Second time I've heard that today. But what's important here is, don't worry about that. You're from Australia.
Yeah.
And you're new to America.
Yeah.
What do you like in America?
What do I like in America? Okay, I like Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets, and I like shooting the hooch.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
a lot
what
of black
is
people
that?
watch this show. Let me explain what that is. They wouldn't know
I
what
don't know.
shooting
Okay.
is.
You know
They're
what
thinking
that
it's
is?
something
Shooting
else.
the hooch.
it's something
It's
else.
nothing to do with guns. That's okay. Are we going to talk about what I don't like?
what
All right.
is it? No,
Shooting the
what's
hooch. So it's getting on the Chattahoochee River and getting in a blow up tube,
Doll?
and
Oh, 'cause
and
he
just
has one.
floating down in the sunshine.
Oh, a tube.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, a
shit. I
tube.
thought you said a blow up doll.
Right, not what I did in my
'Cause he got
garage.
one.
Yeah,
But
like-
I'm talking about, yeah.
So-
Shooting the hooch.
The Chattahoochee River for normal people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So check this shit out, right? You work with a number of different genres of music, almost kind of like me. So I've worked with a lot of, I'm just going to say it. I've worked with some people from Nigeria. I've worked with some Africans. They don't really like to be associated with black people. I'm just being real with you.
Same thing.
Actually, it's not. So it's not. So, but you've done that. You do blue-eyed kind of soul yourself, and you also have like a Hispanic background-ish musically, right?
Where are we going with this?
No.
Okay,
No?
so the Hispanic. No, basically no.
Thank you. Thank you.
No Hispanic background. Like I'm very Australian. No, I'm married to a Hispanic, a lovely Hispanic.
I love that.
American Salvadoran man, which is why I'm in America. And I mean, I'd love to learn some Spanish music.
No, I only
but
wanted
I
to
don't know any right now.
I did that for him. I wanted you to show him some love, right? So that's why I did it.
You could've
love
just
it,
said
babe. He'll
that.
be watching
Yeah, I
episode
just want-
5.
yeah, I
Can I tell you a quick story about how we
Absolutely.
met?
That's why I wanted about who?
About how we met, he and I.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Because it's very important to get to how I got here to America. So
Exactly. That's why I wanted you to do it. Is this
Okay,
too much?
well, okay.
Is this too much?
No,
for you
I
guys?
love it. Sorry, I
Is this
didn't
too
mean
much?
to preempt. I didn't mean to
We're
preempt that.
okay?
No, you're a
we
better
just started
co-host
with
anyway. Just keep rolling. Just tell me more.
Okay, so I moved down to the southern city in Vietnam to make big moves in music, and it was the 4th of July, and I was hanging out actually with another Australian friend. Wait, I need to backtrack because this is the funny part. All right, so
Holy
I
shit.
just moved down to the southern city, and I put a video online of me singing on The Voice onto a local Facebook group that was for foreigners who lived in Vietnam.
Okay.
So I put this video up there. I was like, hi, this is something I've recently done. I've just moved to Saigon from Hanoi. I would love the opportunity to perform here. If you're a venue owner, please email me. We can talk about bookings and stuff. And I didn't get any emails from anyone interested, but this random person added me on Facebook, and I was like, who's that guy? And I clicked on the profile, and this guy had a photo of him and basically the Harry Styles of Vietnam, this young guy who'd been in a band and all this stuff. And I was like, wow, how does he know Isaac? That's so cool. So I thought, you know what? I'll just add him. So I pressed accept on the friend request, and it also showed that he was a photographer. I was like, well, maybe I'll need
Even better. Yeah.
some photos while I'm here. I'm new to the city. We love contacts. And so the next week, it was the 4th of July. I was at this bar with my Australian friend, and we were just sitting there chatting. And this guy comes up to us, and he's like, "Hey," and we're like, "Hi." I mean, he had swagger or whatever, but he kind of had a hat on. He looked a bit goofy, and I was like. And I was like, "Hi." He was like, "Can I take a photo of you?" We were like, "Yeah, absolutely." And then he took the photo and he said, "So what do you do?" I was like, "Well, actually, I'm a singer. I've just moved here." And he goes, "Wait, are you Ellabeth?" And I was like, "Are you that guy who added me on Facebook?"
Exactly. Thank you, KK. We love it.
Right? And he got my number. He was like, "Yeah, I'll message
That
you
ain't all
tomorrow."
he got.
No, truly,
Clearly
no.
not.
I played very hard to get. I played hard.
8 hours.
Sure
you was
you
like,
did.
nah, gone with
And
that.
hard to get. It
Sure.
was weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks.
She lied like a mother.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true. Yeah, no, because I went down to Saigon. I deleted Tinder and everything off my phone. I was like, screw this. I don't want to date. I'm just going to focus on music. I'm just going to go be a star. I don't need distractions.
Yeah.
Right, truly. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
But damn, that is awesome. So he looked goofy, but you ended up marrying him because he's awesome.
yes,
They have
I
Tinder
did.
in Vietnam. That's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
let me ask you this. Before we get into the speed round and ask you a bunch of questions, do you have any questions for us here at The Skinny?
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that I ask my guests on my show. First of all,
Shoot it.
if aliens came to Earth right now and said, "Show us the album that best represents all of humanity," what album would you show them?
Run that shit, DP.
Leonard Skinnerd, Second Helping.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, yeah. Points for that answer.
Outcast, AT Aliens, baby. You already know what it is. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Shit. Outcast, AT Aliens.
It had to be. It had to be.
Motherfucker. Shit. Okay. Great question.
Yeah.
Shit, let me ask you a question then, goddammit.
We have
Wait,
been
wait,
like
can
for
I
30
ask-
minutes. We've been
can I-
asking our questions.
Oh, yeah,
Can I just quickly ask one more
Sure,
question?
no, ask two. Well, hold, please. Black woman with the glasses on. Oh, pardon me.
Holy
All the
shit.
time. Sorry, we just got
Spicy?
too excited.
Go.
Go. Where are we at right now?
We are at the Skinny for show. Ellabeth in the building. You are fantastic.
Somebody's
and amazing.
done her
And thank you for that.
research.
She's done her research. We love.
Please?
But I got some questions for you.
Okay. All right.
Wait, hold on. Are you done with your questions? Because I feel like you got one more in you.
You got one more in you?
Are either of you guys dads? I know you are.
I'm not. Who?
No, you.
I'm not. I thought she said dud.
No.
I'm fine as a
You
motherfucker.
have
You said
kids, right?
dad.
Dads. Yeah.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Are you a dad?
Not that I know of.
Okay. that's also that's not an incorrect answer. Not that I know of a deadbeat dad. No.
No.
Okay. Well, then this is just for you. What is your favorite Disney soundtrack?
I love you. You love. That's
Right.
not Disney. That's Barney. Okay. Hey, look, goddammit. Hey, Mike, I just goddamn turn on.
Just say
Monsters,
Lion King.
and
You
The
can't
Incredibles.
lose.
Lion King.
I mean, you can't go wrong. Yeah.
Oh, Happy Feet. Okay, Happy Feet.
That's a great one. Just so you know, the correct answer is Tarzan because it was written by Phil Collins.
Oh, Tarzan's the shit though, and I love Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Now, see, here's what y'all don't know. I'm going to say this real quick before I let you go.
One more question after that, but keep going.
Are you going to tell me that you work with Phil Collins? Because I would die.
No.
I was going to get so excited.
I didn't physically work with him. I worked on a couple of records with him. I actually did the famous drum roll, the do 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 do. That was me. Okay, hold on. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
But
No. That's what you
Collins
said
is a
last
drummer.
night.
What
That
are
ain't
you
got nothing to do with
No,
Phil Collins.
he had me play it while he was singing. No, he's
I don't know.
Drum roll.
I
Yes.
really want to believe you, but I can't.
That's
tell.
dead ass serious.
Please don't.
I'm 53 years old. I could go over there and do it right now. I'm just telling you. He
But
taught
to be
me to
fair,
play it.
I think I might be able to do.
Okay, you know what?
Please,
No,
please.
no, sorry.
Please don't
I know what
do
it
that.
is.
Okay, I believe
There's
you.
no way a black man could have done that.
No,
Here we go.
that's not
You were
even.
doing so
I
good,
got to pull out
Ellabeth.
the race car. No, there's no way I
You
could
just
have
got
done that,
canceled.
right?
You were doing so good.
Right.
There's no way I could have done that, right? Weird. Okay, anyway. So we have some questions for you.
Okay.
since you think I'm lying and shit. Hold on. If you died and can come back an animal, which animal would you be and why?
I would come back as a cat so I could sleep in the sun all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
A cat. I like that. Nobody said cat. You got one for a dick?
Yes. It's a hard one.
Okay. Run
I get it.
Run it.
Son of a bitch. Look. Wow. Tough crowd. What was Mary J. Blige searching for?
Real love.
Oh, she knows. She's nice. Have you ever dated a guy and wished you met his friend first?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you teach me how to say this in Vietnamese? Doggy style or missionary?
We're getting canceled for sure now. Thanks,
No,
sir.
that's not the right way to do it. Okay, so can you say that?
That was a French accent. But,
Was that French? Okay.
I feel like...
Well, how does he feel?
Let's call him. What's his number?
It's
Let's
for
call
him,
him on
isn't it?
FaceTime. We're going to call him. He'll tell me.
like backwards missionary.
Huh?
What is
like
that?
missionary
What is
where...
backwards missionary?
No, go ahead and describe
Like
it.
where, like if the bottom person is like lying on their stomach and the other person is like
Oh, I like
That's
that.
called rape, man.
Yeah,
because it's
that's called rape.
The bottom person's
I'm
passed
very
out
like
and I'm
no, it's
taking it like...
no.
I like that. Yeah, I get. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I'm a little thrown off, but okay. I'm going to power through this. Holy shit. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince,
When you take a shower, do you wash your ass first or your underarms?
head to toe. Start the top, go down.
Let me just...
Because you also got to you rinse the bubbles down your body, you know.
I love it. That's true.
Just for multicultural purposes, let me just ask one further question.
Yeah.
Do you use a rag or just the bar of soap directly?
One of those squeegee things.
Oh, like a loofah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no, not you. I know you're not not African American, a white American, but a lot of white Americans, they don't use a washcloth or loofah. They just use the bar.
That's weird.
That is weird. Why?
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
You
at
don't
all.
get like nearly enough like sudsing up if you just use the soap. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that.
They
I
just
just
use,
wanna-
I said it. God damn it. Okay.
trying to keep this job.
If your date has stinking ass breath, would you tell him?
No, but I never date them again. No, bad breath is like a phobia of mine.
I'm right there with you. What you think, Vic? Breath hot to the motherfucker, you would tell her? You have to come back. You definitely got to
was
come back.
hoping
Even
you'd
if
say
you
that.
just come back and do a co-host with us.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Ellabeth. I'm gonna be singing my song Unlike Me here at The Skinny. We had a moment, but it's probably a good thing it lives so far away. Cause it's so unlike me to get so in my head about someone I just met. It's so unlike me to feel so crazy out of control. Now emotions got me pinned up against the wall. Every single second is like total recall. Cause you got it all. Now I'm falling from 10 stories high. I already got stable. I've already got fine. Already got familiar. It'll be the easy road to drive. I've already got comfortable. Convinced myself that was enough. Cause I didn't know that someone could bring me to life. It took a moment for you to make me drop all my defenses. You totally electrified the answers to all my questions. Our whole conversation had us in our own dimension. But your eyes, they never hid your intentions. No, you ain't a master of discretion. I couldn't look away. Now I'm falling from 10 stories high. I already got stable. I've already got fine. Already got familiar. It'll be the easy road to drive. I've already got comfortable. Convinced myself that was enough. Cause I didn't know that someone could bring me to life. Kiss me like you already know how to. My heart's at half capacity, working overtime about you. So kiss me like in my memories, like we're saying goodbye. Ooh. road to drive. I've already got comfortable, convinced myself that was enough. Cause I didn't know that someone could bring me to life. We had a moment, but it's probably a good thing you live so far away. Cause it's so unlike me to get so in my head. Now it's so unlike me to feel